What up, Trilogy Fit? Just ate. Getting ready for the gym. What a gloomy day, huh? Anyway, today I'm going to talk about punchlines, social media punchlines. I think we've come to a point in the world where we can't see whether people are genuine or not, right? I think people are so enamored by the reaction they're going to get from a certain group of people. They're willing to say something I don't think they even believe or mean, but they know they're pretty smart, pretty, they're smart enough to understand that if I say this, if I make this comment, if I post this, I'm gonna get a rise out of people. You know what I mean? It's that kind of like childlike rebellion. I'm gonna say the thing at the most inopportune time, and I'm gonna get all the attention, even if it's for that moment in time. And because people don't have depth anymore, right? People don't have conviction anymore. People don't have character anymore, right? It's all superficial, right? It's all, what am I gonna get in return by saying this? What is the reaction? It doesn't matter if it's negative, because remember, someone once said, the worst thing than being talked about is not being talked about, right? So we want to be talked about whether it's positive or negative, right? We just want the freaking attention. In this social media age, we want attention. We want it all. We want constant attention. That id, right? The id that I talk about on a constant basis, the pleasure principle. We need that id to be constantly fed, those of us that haven't grown up yet. And I see this all the time. I see this with our president. Our president says these things that I don't even feel he believes in himself. But he needs to satisfy that id, man. He needs to satisfy that id because he's a child. He's a child that hasn't grown up yet. He's so underdeveloped. And you can see why he's followed by many people, because you see that that's part of the culture. He's smart enough to understand that that's the culture. This culture is full of a bunch of little kids living in adult bodies, desperately trying to be liked by the outside world, people that have nothing to do with them, that they're willing to sell their soul for that. So, it's a food for thought. You know what I mean? There's just no substance in anything anyone says anymore, man. It's just repetitive, recycled garbage.